me viewers did their church in same much me viewers now kwa me share ne da uza me be analysis me set me biases na baby me share no I think on the 17th of August US embassy invited me. Right. So election me talking about misinformation and disinformation. On the panel no ka. Okay. Unza me yali alumni. Ono se Mandela Washington fellow alumni. Okay. Inti na US government ahwe ye pen. Ti me call panel no ka ho. Later obo just by elections no o contesti bi. Okay. Olusu I think we deterred or said into by love of me twice. Okay. That is my bias. The research no minimum he men can researchers no ho. And one ana me say connected team no. From connected team. Yeah. Can team no. Omo share but that men trust sources no say about politicians no mu. Na my friend am say doc. Yes why research you dey no so you my say or 9 minutes video be my heni nyina. Ba kwa na brof no obi o tran French ne as na brof no mu dududo. Nti me yan am so ma men church nyina na ni church friend for meche. Di nti no say Canada Japan. NMPP primaries no obewi no. Akwa let's go into the research. Right. Research no any. Oh, why is my screen Francis? That's my screen no. Okay, I think that's working now. Akwa na methodology you use here no. O say per documents onya no. MPP delegate structure no. I some 203,562 of a sample size of 10%. Now what can the tell says nipa over 200,000 no. Ye 10% crime finance teachemu do meboa and what they research no but oma unresponding to research no akokwa ebiomo number na what document ne so no nya papa any ade no na 25% omo me 5,126 akokwa say could not engage at the time of the core field work ebiomo ehum any ade enumerators nyina we na ye niam omo ye yom de research no right. Now, Kokwa, Owe no beka say Oye a friend worst case scenario. Akokwa, ni etienne say worst case scenario. No, that's what Chen say. It is likely at the most difficult situation for each candidate. Just say muya de mpa. Nipa 5 no ma yo mutino. Canada on here Japan. Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bryan the champion, Dr. Educhum, Kwabena Japan. Omuya de mpa ni obenya no any worst case scenario no. Okay. Say emu anya din. Now all factors hold constant. The best case scenario no so they buy. Now when you can say because incophobia undecided no be responding no. So we break away from the leading candidate and now so we try baby we jina so we undisclosed undecided that and no any worst case scenario no. I go what I say. My big friend Mami can be or see worst case scenario no. Na so shene say nipa na undecided. Yeah. Undisclosed no. So we jina baby we jina na and now say omu leading candidate no ho a. And on the worst case scenario. Okay. Best case scenario they say it assumes undecided voters will mostly support the leading candidate. Right. So that is the opposite of what? The worst case scenario. Okay. And we'll say it is like imagine everything goes right for that candidate. It's the best case scenario in this case favors more Canada Japan because the conclusion of the poll is on no winning. Now let's go into the poll. Okay, worst case scenario no here no. And let's not forget, me catch also offer 10% of the larger polling executive on as a register no, which is 203,562. And offer 10%. But out of the 10%, a quarter, which is 25%, they don't respond. That's when they tell say research and I got somebody responding and 20,000. My update me phone to family. Right. When you pick your calculator and you do the math, it means that those are offer nipa 20,356. Nipa responding 5,120. Nipa responding 15,230. Yeah. But he extrapolated. You can't say extrapolated Libya or Chile and represented this entire population. How about I say? Makoye HIV/AIDS tests research. I will fulcrum. Me am fulcrum municipal. But my conclusions in me chim to represent the 42 MMDAs in Ashanti region. And I said the 47 constituencies in Ashanti. What I say? So I pick my data in the fulcrum, but I'm extrapolating. It will not be a perfect example.
Yes, nipa no doso. Yes. But the where you be wom.
Yes.
Where you kakra bi wom.
Yes. And I dey on food dark no.
Ejina ho manipa.
Ejina ho manipa ni nyina. Yes, in fact, okay the detail of the ina. Okay. Or as we say all the regions are homogeneous.
Okay.
You can't say the homogeneous as an ensuring that the same which may not be the case. What we see region, maybe a chini. What I say? If you are chima buaka, you are koru for agenkum. A chima buaka for agenkum. Oba is regional. You are the provinces. You are mansie. Meboa. You are adanse. Meboa. You are santi achim. So, but as we say, all these blocks think the same. Homogeneous.
Okay.
Which may not be the case. The research now, it is a limitation he admits. That's a better option to the man farmer. But when you research there, there's a limitation. What I say, the limitation on admit say, so scenario, one is extrapolation it may not be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Worst case scenario, see, some people to about us at August. When you amount for be at the moment can research, and that's a nuance way. Research no August. So this research is a snapshot of a microphone sign as at August 2025. And I go already election. It was a baby dynamics here then.
Yeah.
So I and that thing. Kabranzi and I made a machine that is in just go Dr. Banzia. At the age, miniatures will be 40 or good credentials.
Yeah.
So you pick the data and I go call you on the summary made better. It was say or share the worst case scenario now. Canada Japan be 40.73%. Dr. Mobile be 39%.
Right.
Bryan the champion be 11%. Ya was said between 2%. Canada Japan be 0.34%. Only side near 5%. I go kwa him. Osan chire mu say among for minimum into me side I go say o kind on one you know say because or yeah approximation decimal running out of figures you know add the numbers so it may be more than 100. That doesn't mean the data is wrong. Because I go running up numbers. I go back to me can't say it's a running up that doesn't mean the data is wrong. Of course best case scenario you know Kennedy, 51.49%. I think say Gabi, I think say 50 plus 1. But why be in the best 50 plus 1? Okay, that's simple majority, right?
Yeah.
And about maybe 31.26%. What is interesting is that when you look at the worst case scenario, Bawumia performs better. When you hold all factors constant, in the best case scenario, where the undecided, ever leading candidate in a fan, Kennedy enjoy a whopping 10% increase. It may say or a past executive. Ultimately, Castle Macosi is uncle from to Bawumia camper. This is the first thing for you. Those who are saying they won't talk, why won't they talk? If they spoke in 2024, why are they deciding not to speak in 2025? You must watch it.
Okay.
This is my first pick from the data. Now, in absolute terms, worst case scenario, no. Kennedy, 84,937 votes. Now, Bawumia 79,570. The best case scenario, the Kennedy 104,807. Now, the time from the worst case scenario, 79,570 reduced to 63,638. Very curious data.
Yeah.
Yankoso. And I now the best case scenario now no This is the summary of it. Say, as at August or research there, holding all factors constant. Almost will decide you decide. Almost will disclose maybe talk disclose. Kennedy, 51%.
Right.
Almost undecided someone can be beko. Almost disclose worst case scenario Kennedy, 42%.
Okay.
Personally, I've said I feel that Bawumia will win marginally. That's my view. But this is data. It is not for me to attack the data. It is for me to interpret the data and make my own subjective analysis. Make us say Bawumia will lead. It's a subjective analysis, not based on any data. But this is a qualitative approach. When the data, I'm using extrapolated totals, watching and are representing the entire delegate structure of the MPP. Now, regional dynamics. And I would like to do this exercise with you.
Okay.
Because I may be a SWOT analysis of all the 5 candidates. This side of the data seems to confirm the SWOT analysis I did.
Okay.
This is the worst case scenario, and this is the best case scenario. I say The worst case scenario, no, Dr. Bawumia really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 16 regions. Which region? The 5 northern regions, or really Oti region, a bit of the Oti region, or really Bono Ahafo. Kennedy really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
Volta, Greater Accra, Central, Western North, Ahafo, Ashanti, and I think say Ahania Bunu East. Then Dr. Bryan champion will win the Eastern region.
Okay.
This is the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, no, Dr. Bawumia still holds the 5 northern regions, but loses the Oti region.
Yeah.
Loses the Bona Half region. So Kennedy then takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the 16 regions. Bawumia takes the 5 northern regions. Dr. Bryan the champion maintains the Eastern region.
Right.
You tell me say a bit close, no? I wish if they can project the worst case scenario, me slide, no, I should have given it to him. Let me try and okay. I go quite the MPP got to the last primary, no.
Yeah.
Kennedy winning only 2 regions, the Volta region and the Central region.
Right.
According to Dr. Evans Dia, the best case scenario, no, Bawumia wins all the 5 northern regions, right? Then the worst case, the best case, we need the 5 northern regions. For the worst case scenario, no, we need Bona Hafo and also, which is Bunu region and also Bunu Oti region, right? Plus the 5 northern regions. I'm going to try there. Kennedy wins Greater Accra. In the last round, I'm going to look at the votes. Kennedy won about 11,000, but I won 22,000 in Ashanti region. That was a bit of a gap. Right. But I share the other regions now. Some few areas. So you see, data is very interesting.
Right.
How quite had there. When you pick the Bono Hafu region, you'll be able to make it say the Bono East area is more of a settler community.
Okay.
Where you have a lot of our northern brothers living there. Techiman, Yeji, Sini East, Sini West, Pru East, Pru West, Atebubu Mountain, those areas, because I want to do my enche.
Okay.
You see those issues, you know. Look at it. The gap is still by why 1,500 against 5,400. Central region, the gap was about 4,700. But when you come to the Greater Accra region, which for me is one of the ways you can test the pulse of the country when it comes to elections. Look at the gap between Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy. The actuals, 2024 November, no, the difference was just about what? Less than 2,000. Less than 2,000. But when you go to the northern regions, why I say that the data mimics closely to this, northern, look at the gap, big gap. Upper East, big gap. Upper West, big gap. Then if a northern region, the northern northeast, and because that's his home region, right? Savannah, pretty big gap, right? Because the difference is about 1,600. Also Musa, so there's big gap. But what I had here, Oti region, Bawumia won. It's okay, say Bawumia really in the worst case scenario. It's not anything. But Kennedy won in Volta.
Okay.
So is it possible say the influence in Volta will flip Oti? It's possible. Right. Apart from Ashanti region that voted massively for Dr. Bawumia and the northern regions, it seems that almost every other area and also the eastern region, the numbers were pretty close. For example, Ocean Western region, the difference was about 2,000 something. Ocean Western North region, the difference was about 1,000. Okay. It's pretty close. Right. That is why I'm on the firm belief say the 37% Kennedy got, he will get more than that. He will get more than that. I don't think Bawumia will maintain the 61%. I don't think so. I think he will reduce. Okay. I think he will reduce. Right. Kennedy will rather gain, but I think Bawumia will win marginally, and that will mean that everybody in this race is important. And what this simply says is that sa nyama mo tuma ne mo ho no akokwa man hwe yi a e ba affect the MPP party. Because akokwa Bryan the Chairman's influence in the Eastern region is huge. You certainly need the Eastern region to win the general election. if a strength, the Ashanti region, you need a strength to win the election. So every single body or every single person, in this contest is very, very important, and they must check the words they say against each other. Then thing I make us research no church they must see. Kennedy is strong in the central, Greater Accra, Volta, and Ashanti. DMB strong in northern, northeast, and upper west. Eastern be the base, but limited nationally. How could they not say champion limited nationally? Community Japan educhum or say then symbolic influence. Then the South, 40% of delegates decisive advantage. Right. Said the South and the day only decide more. Okay. You get it? Right. Now, my mama idea is see you. Yes, I'll wrap up. This one. I'll wrap up for you. I'll say Kennedy and Japan leads across all scenarios. The West being 41, the best being 52. Bawumia second of the West being 31. No, the best being 39, the West being 31, anchored in the northern regions. Okay. Bryan, some can see, but I think some chanka or can be on a reporting must say the numbers. I mean, coach, ma'am, just give me time. I mean, coach, very important just to wrap up my conversation. Right. Okay, and that's what I've always said. The polls are to me like bikinis or bear you say the bikini, and you be now. Yeah. Okay, we do on the research, and I want to just quote it for people. Or say, numbers tell us who is ahead. Strategy decides who stays ahead. Sure. Adantieno. Or send August post or ye me na me ni ho. Which is in line with Yensu post yes, when it's definitely your friend Crawford and Ken was still ahead of among food the atemo. Yes. But we still didn't they can say air kwano. Things can change. Exactly. Just like he's saying. Because I go a Bawumia see from. Yeah. So about 3 days wa. Me sure say bia the world be see from and now for research. They be something with the no. E do koso kaka. Because oba e bia dokodoko die bia ko baabi. E bia semdo bia ko baabi. E bia rechiche sem bia ko baabi. Akoko atase. E bia ni mo be chechi no bi ntina se afi no watena se. So polls are not static. They are living organisms. Sure. They live within the month it was that, which is August. September be so you pick the data. It makes sense to me. Yeah. Everyone also it doesn't make sense to me. I don't quite say. Yeah. But it's not sacrosanct. So pick the lessons and work at it. Maybe this year next week. May I see you say to the fact checker and our training can ensure 104.5.